Okay, hey, we are at the 45th Street station here in Brooklyn and waiting for our subway to go down to Manhattan. This is day one. Okay, now we can go. This is day one of the New York City experience, and unfortunately the weather today isn't very good. It's raining outside and we have gusty winds, so I don't know if we can do a lot of walking outside. So yeah, we're just going to go to Ground Zero now, check out what's to be seen there, and then carry on up to Rockefeller Center, see the Christmas tree, and yeah, just go around and have fun. Subway stations here in New York City, they all look creepy. But it's one of the world's oldest subway systems, so what do you expect? Okay, now we are standing right at Ground Zero, where the Twin Towers used to be, and as you can see, the constructions, I don't know if it is a new tower or something, are already in progress. So I have no idea what direction we are facing, but I'd say like this is facing the south direction, so that's where the South Tower used to stay. And over here, that should be the other one. Ya yollar geliyor abla. Yo. Okay, let's take a walk around the block and see what's on the other side of Ground Zero. Yo. Kamyonların geliyor abla.
Böyle bir kamyona bir
Şeyin tepesine atsana, sis sarmış.
Ne koyasın?
Ne? Okay, we are now walking towards Battery Park, westbound. It's very hard to find a spot of orientation here if you are surrounded with all these skyscrapers. So just so we are walking in the right direction, but that's what at least the officer said. Walking into Battery Park, and we checked the ticket situation for the Statue of Liberty Ferry because we want to go up to the crown, but unfortunately there are no tickets available for today, so we just have to wait and check online. If anybody cancels, that'll be our luck. If not, we're gonna see what we do. Yeah, as you can see, the weather is pretty bad today. It's raining and it's very windy outside, but this is not going to stop us from exploring further, walking uptown to Manhattan. This is a War Records Memorial. United States of America, dead 54,000, wounded 103,000, missing 8,000. That's we got UK, 909 dead, 3,400 wounded. Turkey, 721 dead, wounded 1,400 and missing 175. These little flags at the bottom of the pedestal of the memorial are like small mosaic stones. Pretty cool. And right here it says the Universal Soldier. Dead, Sweden, no information. South Africa, 20 dead. Philippines, 92. Norway, 2. Killed in actions. New Zealand, 2. Netherlands, 150 dead. Italy, no indication. India, no indication. Greece, 194. France, 288. Ethiopia, 120. Denmark, no indication. Colombia 140 dead, Canada 291, Belgium 107, Australia 339, with 58,127 fallen soldiers, 175,000 dead, and 174,000 missing. United States, 54,600 soldiers, 103,000 wounded, and 8,100 missing. Okay, let's carry on now. Got another memorial here. American Merchant Mariners Memorial.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, the southern tip of. Well, actually, it's not really. See the statue of and Ellis Island right next to it. Great. Okay, we are heading now back to the site, and later we are going to continue further uptown to, what was that, Rockefeller Center. We're going to check out the New York Public Library, where we can enjoy ourselves a little bit. Okay, we are now in one of the office buildings surrounding Ground Zero, trying to dry up a little bit because it started to rain very hard. And behind me you have a pretty good view into Ground Zero and the activities of construction down there. So as you can see, these guys here work regardless of weather conditions to get things done. These remains here, I think this is leftover from the original World Trade Center buildings. It's a memorial staircase or something, I'm not very sure. And we are facing easterly direction. Okay, so we're gonna stick here for a little while to dry up, and then we're gonna head out again into the rain and walk back to the subway to catch our train to go to where are we going? Rockefeller Center, right? Yeah, and tomorrow the weather is supposed to be better. Let's keep the fingers crossed. And this building right there, this one, that will be the new World Trade Center. Okay, we're now going back to the metro to go to the New York Public Library. Okay, so we've proceeded further uptown and are now at the Grand Central Station in New York City. This station has a very impressive structure. Can you do it? Come. Okay, the tracks are always on the sides of the building, indicated by just written, just track 24, 25, 26, etc. A lot of people traffic. Let's get up to one of the balconies. The Grand Central Station being the main train station in New York City, trains arrive and depart everywhere from this point on, so yeah, wherever you want to go, or if you're coming from outside town, this is definitely going to be the place where you arrive at or depart. Very impressive. Alright, now we are outside the Grand Central Station and this is what the building looks like from outside. Check it out. I believe there is another fire truck coming. Okay, let's carry on walking now. We are going to the public library. And this is 5th Avenue, and we are right there at the Public Library of New York, guarded by the 2 lion statues. Actually, in real life it does look a lot different than from movies. So we're gonna make a stop in there because it started to rain again. So we're just gonna stop, dry up a little bit and wait until the rain ceases, and then carry on walking. As you can see, we didn't pick the good day to walk around, but what you gonna do? I mean, it's just water, right? Yeah, let's go inside. Yeah, at this third floor and going to the main reading room. left the public library and are now on our way to the Rockefeller Center. Just walking by the Nbc Studios. And of course, we want to see the giant Christmas tree standing at the Rockefeller Center.
Like, awesome.
Aha. Burada abla bak bu köşede şey ağaç. Okay, so we just turn around the corner. And there it is. So that's the fuss all about? To be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed because I expected the Christmas tree to be much bigger than this, or taller. It looks good though, but kind of tiny. But that's tradition of New York City, so. No problem. Great, guys.
Thank you.
So now we have to find a place to eat something, and then we're just gonna walk up Fifth Avenue to explore some more of New York City. I just wish it wouldn't rain. Everything is perfect, just the weather. Alright, now if you look from this side to the Christmas tree at the Rockefeller Center, it looks much better. Check this out. Oh, look at that, it's sparkling. Again, at the bottom of the Rockefeller Center, there is the ice skating rink. It's a small one, but no one is on it, probably because of the bad weather. It started to rain really bad now. Oh, what an absolutely horrible weather. This is St. Patrick's Cathedral. If you look at all the other modern buildings surrounding St. Patrick's Cathedral, you would say this structure is misplaced. It's such a contrast if you see this glass building right there and look to the old cathedral. Pretty nice contrast. This place is another observation deck called Top of the Rock after the Empire State Building. I like this building. And we're walking on 5th Avenue further uptown towards Central Park. The traffic here is absolutely crazy. And if you now look to the right, this is the Trump Tower. Very high. Let's go in and say hi to Donnie. Was in Trump? Okay, and this is the New York Plaza Hotel, probably New York's best hotel, and at the same time, of course, the most expensive one. And this is the southern end of Central Park. Pretty impressive. Jesus. this is?
Can't get a cab. So I'll walk by the store anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Just one level below the streets is the subway station.
That would make no sense.
Bu şeyleri yiyorlar ha.
Is that near the Guitar Center?
Gelecek. Tepe bak.
Looks like my backyard.
Aha bak atlar.
And there are the poor beasts. Die deprimierten Pferde. Ah, schon wieder. Again, we are south of Center Park and walking towards the Columbus Circle on the west side. Columbus Circle right here.
Aa Weihnachtsmarkt. Guck dir das an.
Yeah, my sis has good eyes. She just noticed this little Christmas bazaar or whatever you call it. So we're gonna check out this one. It's right across the street. Well, thank God the rain stopped, but it's getting really cold now because of the wind. But at least it's not wet. Yep. Okay, we are now in the mall across Columbus Circle. It's pretty big, 3 stories, sorry. A lot of stores inside. And this is the main entrance into the mall. It's right there. Outside this mall, there is a small exhibition of bronze sculptures from Salvatore Dali. You can see him and buy him, of course, if you like. So it's like a combination of a museum and a place to go shopping. Pretty interesting. For example, down there you can see some of the sculptures presented here in the mall. It's like there, the giant. There's another one. A church. Okay, this is what's that? 7th Avenue, 43rd Street, and we are at the Hotel Carter, probably the world's the worst hotel ever. This place managed to get the title of America's worst hotel for the 4th consecutive time. Pretty impressive. It looks like a shithole from outside, so it's probably not going to get any better from the inside. You know, good location is not everything. Olmadı oğlum. So what? Madison Square Garden. Utopia. Glad.
Penn Station. Aha.
And Madison Square Garden.